Chosen one, the journey you're about to embark upon is one like no other. The weight of this calling rests upon you because God Himself has selected you for this moment. It's no accident that you're here, watching this video right now, hearing these words. It is divine intervention. Your life has been leading to this very point, where purpose will unfold like never before. This isn't a coincidence. This is God's perfect timing. You have been chosen for a divine mission, a purpose that will alter the course of your life and transform the world around you. Know this, chosen one. Not everyone is ready for what is coming, but you have been prepared. God's hand is upon you, and the mantle of greatness rests on your shoulders. There have been moments in your life that have felt like trials, tests that seem to drain you. You have faced rejection, doubt, and loneliness that made you question your worth. But these moments were never designed to break you. They were to build you. The fire you went through was not punishment, but preparation. God was refining you, shaping you for the weight of the destiny He has planned for you. Each step you've taken, even in the darkest times, has been leading to this very revelation. You are the chosen one for such a time as this. Now, look at the shift that is taking place. The struggles that once seemed insurmountable are fading into the background. You've stepped out of the season of preparation and into the season of manifestation. The vision that once seemed distant, the promise that felt unreachable, is now within your grasp. God has been equipping you with everything you need to fulfill His plan. There is nothing left to wait for except your agreement to walk in it. The world has been waiting for your yes. You may have questioned whether you are ready, whether you are worthy. But God's answer to you is simple. You are ready, because I have made you ready. You must understand, chosen one, this is no ordinary mission. It is not a task for the faint-hearted. It requires boldness, obedience, and a willingness to step out in faith. But hear me, your obedience will shift atmospheres. You will walk into rooms and the atmosphere will change. You will speak and truth will be revealed. Your voice is not just your own. It is a prophetic sound that carries the authority of heaven. You are the answer to prayers that have been spoken in secret. This is not just about you. It is about the many lives that will be impacted by your obedience to God's call. As you step into your divine purpose, remember that you are never alone. God is not sending you into this mission without His backing. His Spirit goes before you, and His angels surround you. Every step you take will be guided by divine wisdom. The path will not always be clear, but trust that He is with you. Every challenge, every battle is part of the process that will refine you and bring you into your purpose. What once seemed impossible is now possible because of the God who is sending you. You are a vessel of His power, His light, and His truth. You have felt the stirring within your spirit, the urgency to move. And today I declare that it is time to step forward. Your mission is now. There is no more delay. The world is waiting for you to rise up and step into the calling that has been placed upon you. The enemy has tried to hinder your progress, but God is breaking those chains. The time for hesitation has passed. The season for action has come. Chosen one, the urgency of this divine mission cannot be overstated. You may have wondered, why now? Or why me? But the truth is, God has been preparing you for this exact moment. Every struggle, every setback, every challenge you faced was part of the divine shaping of your spirit. It has built your resilience, strengthened your faith, and equipped you with the tools you need to fulfill your purpose. The training you received in the silence, the isolation, the pain, these were not punishments, but the refining of a warrior. And now, the time for preparation has passed. It is time to step into your calling and walk with authority. It's not just about walking in your purpose. It's about understanding the magnitude of the mission God has entrusted you with. This isn't a small task. This isn't about seeking glory or recognition. This is about stepping into a purpose that will shake the foundations of everything around you. God is sending you to be a beacon of truth in a world that is desperate for light. The mission is clear, and you are the vessel He has chosen to carry His truth to a world that desperately needs it. As you answer His call, you will become a living testimony to His power. Many will not understand your mission. They will question your decisions, challenge your path, and try to hold you back. But do not be swayed. You are not walking to please others. You are walking in obedience to God's call. The mission He has placed upon you is far greater than the opinions of others. You are not here to conform to the world's expectations, but to fulfill a divine purpose. God has chosen you because you are uniquely equipped for this assignment. Your voice, your presence, and your obedience will shift atmospheres and open doors that no one can shut. Let's pause for a moment. Hit that like button if you're feeling the fire of purpose. Make sure to subscribe because this journey is just beginning. Drop 55 in the comments to align with the new beginnings God is bringing into your life. In this moment, you must also recognize the importance of trust. Trust in God's timing, trust in His plan, and trust that He will provide everything you need to fulfill this mission. The path will not always be easy, but it will always be directed by His hand. The moments of doubt, fear, and confusion are natural, but they are not to be your focus. Instead, keep your eyes fixed on the divine purpose before you. The enemy will try to distract you, to make you doubt, to tell you that you are not enough. But God's call is sure, and His equipping is unwavering. You are not walking this journey alone. The Spirit of God is with you every step of the way. When you feel weary, He will renew your strength. When you feel weak, He will make you strong. This is a partnership, chosen one. You are not the source of your own power. God is. As you step forward in obedience, you will begin to see the supernatural favor of God unfolding in your life. Opportunities will present themselves that you never imagined. Doors will open and resources will appear, all in alignment with the divine mission that you are walking in. This mission is not just for you. It's for the generations that will come after you. Your obedience will set the stage for future breakthroughs, for future generations to walk in the fullness of God's promise. The legacy you are building is one of faith, truth, and divine authority. Your obedience today will echo into the future, impacting lives you may never meet, but whose lives will forever be changed because of your willingness to say yes to God's call. Chosen one, as you continue to embrace the call God has placed upon your life, it's crucial that you understand the unmatched power of your obedience. Every step you take in alignment with His will unlocks something supernatural. You are not walking just in the natural, but in the divine authority that God Himself has granted to you. This is not about your own strength or ability. It is about His power working through you. When you step forward in obedience, you release the very power of heaven into your circumstances, your environment, and your world. Obedience is not a passive action. It is an active step of faith. It is saying yes, even when you don't understand the whole picture. It is trusting that God knows the path, even when the journey is unclear. The enemy will try to make you believe that your obedience is futile or that it doesn't matter, but this could not be further from the truth. Every step you take in faith ripples through the spiritual realm and shifts things you can't even see. You are making a difference more than you know. Your obedience brings heaven to earth, and it aligns the atmosphere with God's plan. Understand this, chosen one. When God calls, it is not just to fulfill a personal purpose, but to accomplish a divine mission that reaches far beyond your immediate circumstances. Your obedience will serve as a key to unlock blessings, not just for you, but for those around you. As you step into your divine mission, you are positioning yourself to become the vessel through which God's blessings will flow to others. Your life will become the very evidence of His provision, His power, and His love. When you say yes to the call, you are agreeing to be the solution to problems you have yet to encounter. Your obedience is not without cost, though. There will be moments of struggle, opposition, and challenge, but let me assure you, God is with you through it all. There will be times when your faith is tested, when you will feel like giving up, but know this, you are never alone. Every challenge you face is an opportunity for God to reveal His power and faithfulness in ways you have never experienced before. The greater the challenge, the greater the testimony of His strength. The greater the opposition, the more His glory will shine through your life. Now take a moment and reflect. Are you ready to move forward? Are you willing to walk in the divine authority God has given you? This is not a small mission, chosen one. You are being sent into the world to transform it with the light of truth, love, and power. The enemy will try to use fear to paralyze you, to make you doubt your worth and your calling. But I speak this truth to you. You have been equipped. You have been anointed. You have everything you need to succeed in this divine mission. Your obedience is what activates the breakthrough you've been waiting for. It opens doors, shifts circumstances, and prepares the way for you to walk into the fullness of God's promises. Do not fear what lies ahead. Embrace it with boldness, knowing that you are walking in the perfect will of God. The authority He has given you will overcome every obstacle, silence every lie, and bring His kingdom into every area of your life. Chosen one, as you stand at the threshold of this divine assignment, know that this is not just a mission, it is a transformation. The very act of answering God's call will change you in ways you cannot yet fully understand. This mission is not about a destination, it is about the journey of becoming who God has always intended you to be. As you walk this path, you will find that your identity in Christ will deepen, your purpose will clarify, and your strength will rise. This transformation is about more than just accomplishing tasks. It is about stepping into a new version of yourself that aligns perfectly with the destiny God has set before you. In every season of your life, there has been a refining process that God has orchestrated to prepare you for this very moment. The struggles you've faced, the obstacles you've overcome, and even the losses you've endured have not been in vain. They were all necessary steps in God's divine training program. Now the lessons of your past are not just memories, they are the very tools God will use to propel you into the future He has planned for you. Your pain, your scars, and your victories are all part of the testimony that will bring others into their own transformation. You are not only walking into your purpose, you are walking into a destiny that will bring healing, hope, and restoration to those who need it most. As you walk this divine path, you will find that things will begin to fall into place in ways that are beyond your understanding. God is going to align every step, every opportunity, and every relationship for your success. It may not always make sense in the natural, but remember, you are not operating in your own strength. The divine power that is guiding you is the same power that created the universe. There is nothing impossible for God, and as you align yourself with His will, you will see doors open that you never thought possible. This is the power of divine alignment. Embrace the fact that this mission is not about you. It is about those you are called to serve. Your life has always been a vessel, a tool for God to use to impact the world around you. This assignment will stretch you, challenge you, and require you to step into areas of discomfort. But it will also bring out strengths and abilities within you that you never knew existed. You are not just a participant in this mission, you are a key player, chosen to be the hands and feet of God's will. Your willingness to be used by Him will ignite a ripple effect that will transform not only your life but the lives of others. In this moment, let go of any fear that may try to grip your heart. Fear of failure, fear of the unknown, and fear of stepping into the fullness of your calling. All of these will be replaced with courage, confidence, and clarity. God has already gone before you, and He is clearing the way. What may seem like a mountain is simply an opportunity for God to show His power and His faithfulness. You are not climbing this mountain alone. God Himself is your guide and your strength. The world needs your obedience, chosen one. The world is waiting for the transformation that you will bring. This is not about your own success. It is about the kingdom of God advancing through your obedience. There are people who are depending on you to walk in your calling. Every step you take in faith will lead to breakthroughs for others. As you step forward, you are not just changing your life, you are changing the course of many others as well. Your obedience is the key to unlocking freedom, healing, and salvation for those who need it most. Now is the time to fully embrace the call that has been placed on your life. Do not let hesitation or doubt stop you. What God has placed before you is a divine opportunity, one that will not only change your life but will impact the lives of others in ways that are beyond your imagination. Step into the power of your calling and trust that God will equip you with everything you need to succeed. The transformation God is bringing into your life will be evident. People will see the shift in you. They will notice the strength, the peace, and the purpose that radiates from within you. This divine assignment is not only about the work you will do, it is about the person you will become. As you walk in His purpose, you will see how He will shape, mold, and refine you to be exactly who you were always meant to be. This is the beauty of God's plan for your life. It is a continual process of transformation. Chosen one, As you step deeper into the divine mission God has set before you, you must embrace a key aspect of your calling: divine confidence. This confidence is not of your own making, but it is a gift from God. It is rooted in the unshakable truth that God is with you, that He is for you, and that He will never leave you. This confidence is born from the assurance that you are walking in the perfect will of God. It is not something you can earn, but something you receive when you fully surrender to His call. You may have experienced moments in your life where insecurity crept in, where you doubted your ability to fulfill your purpose. You may have looked at others and wondered if you were truly capable of stepping into the greatness God has promised you. But the truth is, God does not call the qualified. He qualifies the called. His confidence in you is what matters, not your own self-assurance. When God calls you, He empowers you with everything you need to succeed. His Spirit fills you, His Word strengthens you, and His grace covers you. With this divine confidence, there is nothing that can stand against you. It's time to stop doubting yourself, chosen one. God has already equipped you. The authority you carry is not your own, it is His. When you walk in obedience, you are walking in divine authority. Every word you speak, every action you take is backed by the Creator of the universe. You no longer need to shrink back or second-guess yourself. Your confidence is rooted in the truth that God has already gone before you, that He has already paved the way, and that nothing can thwart His plan for your life. Stand tall, chosen one, for you are standing on the unshakable foundation of God's promises. As you walk in divine confidence, you will begin to notice a shift in how you view yourself and your purpose. You will no longer see obstacles as insurmountable. Instead, you will see them as opportunities for God's power to be displayed. Challenges will no longer intimidate you. They will excite you, for you know that with every step you take in faith, God is at work in you and through you. This divine confidence will open doors that were once closed, make ways where there seemed to be no way, and allow you to move with boldness and clarity. You are not just walking into a divine purpose, you are walking into a divine victory. The same God who has called you is the same God who will equip you with the strength, wisdom, and courage needed to succeed. There is no enemy too strong, no challenge too great, no circumstance too difficult, because with God on your side, victory is certain. This confidence will radiate from you, and those around you will begin to notice the power of God's presence in your life. They will see the transformation that is taking place within you and will be drawn to the truth that you carry. As you continue to move forward in this divine confidence, you will see the chains of doubt, fear, and insecurity break off your life. These things no longer have a hold on you. You are free to walk in the fullness of God's plan. The more you trust in His ability to carry out His will through you, the more you will experience His divine favor. This favor will follow you everywhere you go, opening doors, creating opportunities, and positioning you for success. There is nothing impossible for God, and with Him guiding you, nothing will stand in your way. Understand, chosen one, that your confidence is not arrogance. It is not about self-promotion or pride. It is a quiet, unshakable confidence that comes from knowing that you are aligned with the will of God. This confidence is not in your own strength, but in the power of the One who has called you. It is about walking humbly and boldly in the truth that God has equipped you for this mission. You are His chosen vessel, and He has already ordained your success. You are walking in the confidence of heaven, and with this confidence comes a peace that surpasses all understanding. No longer will you be ruled by anxiety or uncertainty. Instead, you will walk with a calm assurance that God is in control, that His plan for you is good, and that you are walking in the path He has set before you. This peace will anchor you in moments of chaos and will give you the clarity you need to make decisions with confidence. Chosen one, as you walk deeper into the mission God has set before you, it's crucial that you embrace the divine flow of abundance that is now being released into your life. This abundance is not just about material wealth, it encompasses every area of your life, your relationships, your health, your peace, and your purpose. God is not only calling you to fulfill a mission, He is calling you to live a life of overflowing abundance. This is the life that God has promised you, and it is available to you now. The abundance of God is not something that is earned through your own effort, but something that flows naturally when you align your life with His will. You may have spent years striving, working hard, and struggling to make ends meet. But the moment you step into God's plan, everything changes. The struggle ends, and the flow of His blessings begins. This divine abundance is not something you have to chase after. It is something that comes to you as you walk in obedience to His call. Imagine a river flowing freely, constantly replenishing itself, no matter how much is drawn from it. That is how God's abundance works. It is a continuous flow that never runs dry. As you align yourself with His purpose, you will find that your needs are met, your desires are fulfilled, and your life is enriched in ways you never thought possible. This divine abundance is not limited to your finances. It extends to every part of your life. Your relationships will flourish, your health will be restored, and your mind will be filled with peace. When you live in alignment with God's will, everything in your life begins to align with His perfect plan for you. The struggles of the past are washed away by the river of His grace, and you step into a season of supernatural provision and overflow. No longer will you live in fear of scarcity, because God has promised to supply all your needs according to His riches in glory. As you embrace this abundance, you must also understand that it comes with a responsibility. God is not blessing you for your own benefit alone. He is blessing you so that you can be a blessing to others. Your wealth, your influence, your success, they are all tools for fulfilling God's purpose on earth. The abundance God has poured into your life is meant to flow through you to touch the lives of others. You are called to be a conduit of His blessings, spreading His love, His truth, and His provision to those around you. The more you give, the more you will receive, for this is the law of abundance in God's kingdom. Understand that God's provision is not just about what you can see with your eyes. It is about the unseen blessings that God is orchestrating behind the scenes. There are opportunities, connections, and open doors that are being prepared for you right now, even if you cannot see them. When you walk in obedience, God moves in ways that you cannot comprehend, positioning you for success in ways you never expected. Your faithfulness will unlock doors that only God can open, and as you step into His flow of abundance, you will see the manifestation of His promises in your life. The abundance that is flowing to you will not just meet your needs, it will exceed them. God has more in store for you than you can imagine. He is not the God of just enough, He is the God of more than enough. As you embrace this truth, you will find that your life begins to overflow in ways that bring glory to God. Your success will not be a source of pride or self-glorification, but a reflection of God's faithfulness and provision. Others will see the blessing on your life and be drawn to the source, God Himself. This is your time, chosen one. It is time to stop limiting yourself with thoughts of scarcity and lack. You are not bound by the world's systems or limitations. You are operating in the divine economy of heaven, where there is no shortage, no lack, and no failure. The more you trust God and walk in alignment with His will, the more you will see His abundance manifest in every area of your life. As you step into this divine flow of abundance, remember that it is not just about receiving, it is about becoming the vessel through which God's blessings flow to others. You are called to impact the world, to change lives, and to bring hope where there is despair. The abundance in your life is a testimony to God's goodness, and through your obedience, He will continue to pour out His blessings upon you and those around you. Your mission is not just about personal gain, it is about fulfilling God's purpose and being a blessing to the nations. Chosen one, as you approach the culmination of this journey, it's essential to understand that you are walking into the fullness of your destiny. Every moment of struggle, every challenge, and every victory has been preparing you for this. The divine mission you are called to is not a mere task. It is the unfolding of the greatest purpose God has designed for you. You are not just here to exist, you are here to make an eternal impact. As you walk in the fullness of your destiny, you are walking in alignment with God's perfect plan, and the world will begin to see the fruit of His work in you. The path before you may not always be easy, but it is one that is paved with purpose. Every step you take is a step towards fulfilling God's grand design for your life. You may face opposition, resistance, and doubt, but know that this is part of the process. Every challenge you encounter is an opportunity for God to reveal His power and faithfulness. The enemy will try to distract you, discourage you, and cause you to doubt. But do not be swayed. Your destiny is secure in God's hands, and nothing can stop His plan from coming to pass. As you continue to walk in obedience, you will notice that things begin to align in ways that only God could orchestrate. Doors will open at the right time, relationships will be formed that propel you forward, and opportunities will arise that you never expected. This is the fruit of your obedience. What once seemed impossible is now becoming a reality, and it is all happening according to God's perfect timing. Every setback was a setup for a greater breakthrough, and now you are stepping into the manifestation of all that God has promised you. But remember, chosen one, your destiny is not just for you, it is for those around you. The lives you will touch, the people you will influence, and the impact you will have on the world is far greater than you can imagine. Your purpose is intricately tied to the greater good of God's kingdom. As you walk into your destiny, you will be a beacon of light in a world that desperately needs it. You are called to bring healing, restoration, and truth to a world filled with darkness. You are not alone on this journey. God has equipped you with everything you need to succeed. His Spirit goes before you, His angels surround you, and His power strengthens you. You are walking in divine favor, and nothing in this world can hinder the plan God has for you. Every resource you need, every connection, and every opportunity will come to you in His perfect timing. Your destiny is already set, and as you walk in faith, you will see the full manifestation of God's promises unfold in your life. Now is the time to embrace the fullness of your calling, chosen one. You are no longer bound by fear, doubt, or insecurity. You are walking in the power and authority that God has given you. The world will see you rise, and they will witness the power of God at work in your life. You are not just walking into your purpose, you are walking into your divine legacy. The legacy you leave behind will be one of faith, obedience, and the undeniable proof that God is faithful to fulfill His promises. Embrace this moment, for it is a pivotal point in your journey. The fullness of your destiny is unfolding before your eyes. You have been chosen for such a time as this, and now is the time to rise and walk boldly into the future God has prepared for you. Your destiny is not just a dream, it is a reality that is coming to pass. The time for hesitation is over, the time for action is now. This is the moment to affirm your next steps. If this message has ignited something in you, hit like and subscribe. Drop 55 in the comments to step into your divine purpose with confidence. Chosen one, as you step into this new season, remember this. The journey you are on is not just a chapter in your life, it is the beginning of a legacy that will echo for generations to come. You were chosen for such a time as this. Every trial, every victory, and every lesson has led you to this moment, and as you walk forward, know that God's hand is upon you, guiding you, equipping you, and empowering you to fulfill the mission He has set before you. The fullness of your destiny is unfolding now, and you are walking into a future that is filled with hope, purpose, and abundant blessings. You may have moments of doubt, moments when the path seems unclear, but remember that God is always with you. His promises are sure, and He will never leave you nor forsake you. He has already prepared the way for you, and He is going before you, clearing obstacles and opening doors that no man can shut. The road ahead is not without challenges, but it is a road of victory. You are walking into the fullness of God's plan for your life, and with every step, you are fulfilling your divine calling. You are not just living for today, but for the eternal impact you will have on this world. Your journey will not be easy, but it will be worth it. The weight of your calling is heavy, but it is one you were made to carry. You were not chosen because of your perfection, but because of your obedience and your willingness to step into God's purpose for your life. Every challenge you face will only strengthen your resolve, and every victory will bring you closer to the person God has created you to be. The world may try to tell you that you are not enough, but God's voice declares that you are more than enough. You have everything you need to succeed because He has equipped you with His power, His wisdom, and His love. Now, as you walk into this new season, let go of any fear, any doubt, and any insecurity. Trust in the process, trust in God's timing, and trust that He is working all things together for your good. Your obedience has unlocked a floodgate of blessings, and as you walk forward in faith, you will see the fullness of God's promises manifest in your life. You are not just walking into your purpose, You are walking into your destiny and with it the fullness of God's glory. This is the moment you've been waiting for. Your time has come, and the future that God has prepared for you is brighter than anything you could have imagined. As you step into your destiny, remember that you are not walking alone. God is with you, and His angels are surrounding you. He is opening doors, making a way, and empowering you to fulfill the divine mission He has entrusted to you. You are the chosen one, and nothing will stop what God has ordained for your life. So rise, chosen one. Step boldly into your purpose. Walk in divine confidence, knowing that God is with you every step of the way. Your destiny is calling, and it's time to answer.